Now I'd like to welcome to the show a true honor. I think I'm actually quite nervous, so you might have to help me out, Alex.
All right.
Because June Millington from Fanny and life itself is here. June, are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, I can see you. You're actually in a recording studio. You are such a great player. I mean, just the clips I've seen, like your slide work is so nice and tasty, and you're also you're singing, and like, my question, I guess, is, and this is I don't like this question, I think.
Spit it out.
But what frustrates me is, why didn't I know about Fanny? Why wasn't Fanny on the goddamn classic rock radio? Like, you guys were as good, if not better, than a lot of and I guess it's what you're saying. People weren't ready for this, female.
I think that's what it is. Girls weren't allowed to speak back then. So after our sets, all these kids would come running to the stage, and the boys would be ahead of the girls. They were the ones who would talk to us about how much they loved us. The girls didn't say a word, but you could see it in their eyes, right?
Right.
But they weren't allowed to express themselves towards Fanny the way they could towards the Beatles. You know that line? After they played at the Ed Sullivan Theater, and the guy cleaning up, afterwards, somebody said, "How was the show?" He said, "There wasn't a dry seat in the house." Girls couldn't, express themselves.
Yeah.
Towards Fanny, in a way that was really positive. Had they been able to do that, I think that would have made all the difference in the world. And I'm hoping now that they will. Well, they do to me, because they write to me every day, on Facebook.
Yeah, the music lives on.
By the hundreds, yeah. It's truly amazing that we did have that impact. And Felicia Collins, who played on the David Letterman show all those years. Yeah, she told me she was about 5 or 6, and she's like toddling in front of the TV, and she sees Fanny on the Midnight Hour or whatever,
right.
Midnight Special, and she points at the TV and she says, "I want to do that."
It's like the Velvet Underground thing, where like you might not have been as big as Led Zeppelin, but the people that saw you, probably you influenced their lives in a major way. They went on to play music and think about being a woman in a different way.
Yeah, I read a comment under Ain't That Peculiar when it first came out from the Beat Club, and this guy writes and goes, "Oh, real music." It was, oh my God. And he says, "Oh my God," but that was 1971. He was crushed.
Now here's the truth.